안녕하세요. 버시입니다. When I was thinking back on my KCON LA experience, which you should totally watch my videos where I recap my first experience at KCON, I realized there were so many male groups that I really liked there, but one of them I had not done a language video for, and that group is 101. So I thought to myself, you really need to go ahead and do this video because 101 is not going to have that many opportunities to come out with songs that I can do a video on. So this month we are going to look at 101's comeback, which is very well timed for me. And it is a repackaged album and it's entitled Nothing Without You. If you don't know about 101, which I didn't have a lot of knowledge about them, I knew about their show, but I hadn't watched the show, so I didn't know the members at the time when I saw them perform. I just enjoyed their performance because it was they had some great music and it was very well done performance, which caused me to go back and watch the show that created them, which is Produce 101 Season 2. So Season 2 is where they made the boy group 101. Season 1 created the girl group IOI, which is now disbanded. The show Produce 101 starts with 101 trainees from various companies, and they're each competing in American Idol type style competition to end up in the top 11, where the top 11 become the group, and in this case the group was named 101. It was not a show that was without controversy. There were people that definitely had individual controversies. There were some controversies about how they treated the trainees, and then there was the controversy that everybody there wasn't really what you would consider a trainee, because several of them had debuted, and subsequently a couple of the members that are in 101 previously have debuted with other groups. Despite all that, I really enjoyed the show, and I really like everyone that did make it into the group. There were a couple people that I wanted to make it into the group that did not, sadly, but you know, such is life. I do really like everyone that did actually make it into the group 101 though. So we will be looking at their newest single entitled Beautiful, and it was such a beautiful song. When they came out with their music video, it was like an 8-minute mini movie that they came out with, and it was done so well that as I watched the mini movie, I forgot that I was really supposed to be focusing on the song and trying to hear what the song was, because the song just blended in so perfectly, and it was just this one really well formed package. But they came out with a performance video as well, so you can see the choreography, and it's more like your traditional music video. So yeah, let's get into the actual Korean lesson, right? So there is a part of the song Beautiful off their repackaged album Nothing Without You where they say, I miss you so much. 이렇게 눈물이 나는데 왜 난 몰랐을까? Right? And this means I miss you so much. Tears are falling like this, but why didn't I know? So so to break that down into little chunks, because you know you guys know that's what I need when I'm trying to learn Korean vocabulary, is smaller chunks. So the first word is 이렇게, and 이렇게 means this or like this. Then the next word isn't vocabulary for this month because it should sound familiar to you, and that's 눈물. 눈물 you may recognize from here. 피땀 눈물, blood, sweat, and tears. 눈물 means tears, just as a recap. Hopefully you were able to hear that as I said it, even though, you know, not a native speaker, but hopefully you were able to hear it. The next word is 왜. 왜 means why, as in the question, why. Then the last word that we're going to look at is 몰랐을까. 몰랐을까, as far as I can tell, comes from 모르다. 모르다 means do not know or do not understand. But when you put it into this form, this like 몰랐을까 instead of 모르다, when you put it into that type of format, and you have the subject of I, which we had in this verse, then you hear it as more of like a regretful sentiment. So instead of just do not know, it ends up becoming this regretful, but why didn't I know type of thing. So yeah, that's our Korean for the month. To recap, the words that we learned were 이렇게, meaning this or like this, 왜, meaning why, and 모르다, meaning do not know or do not understand. So I hope that you guys can support 101 in all that they do. Like I said, they don't have a lot of time left. They're going to disband sometime next year. So get in as much time seeing and supporting them as you can. I'm going to put a short clip of the video after this, and I'll also include links in the description that have the full videos, the movie version as well as the performance version. And yeah, hopefully you can support the boys as they continue on even past 101. I'm sure each of them will probably continue on in the entertainment industry. Hope that you enjoyed this Korean lesson. Happy 한국어 learning, and thanks for watching.
I miss you so much.